Whew. Just did a hard workout at the gym, waiting for people to join. So always this waiting period is so annoying at first because you just have to look at the screen. What can you do? What can you do? Just look at the screen, you know? Wait for it to go live, and then people join, we talk. There you go. Now it just went live, even though it's telling me it has been live for a minute. So there's an extra minute recording. It's just a waste of time looking at the screen. I don't know why it does that. It shouldn't be recorded. This part should not be recorded unless it goes live. So I don't know why it does that. Anyway. No way, you know, people not joining yet. So I keep waiting. What's up? What's up? No, I'm not Romanian. I'm from Iran originally. I'm Iranian, but I live in America. I'm an American Iranian, living in Brooklyn, New York. You know, Brooklyn. I'm an anti-capitalist, so that's what we're talking about with this channel right now. We're talking about what is the opposite of capitalism. So I want people to message me, write the comments. What is the opposite of capitalism? I would say, personally, the opposite of capitalism is literally, and I mean that definitively by evidence to back it up. The opposite of capitalism is sharing, cooperation, open source, mutual aid, environmental respect, you know, those kind of things. Egalitarianism, which means, you know, elimination of hierarchy. Those are the opposites of capitalism. Even innovation is hindered so much by capitalism because it's not used properly. It's used to just grow the economy while not pursuing the actual goals of what an economy should try to strive for, which is the pursuit of abundance, you know, and efficiency for the entire population. So anyway, that's complex stuff for most people, I guess, these days still. But what's up, Bosnia? Greetings. So we got a few people who joined. That's cool. What's up, Matt Castle? I think I know you from before, bro. Yeah, I mean, the enterprise of workers controlling things is actually a good middle step, you know? That's a good middle step. But the goal should be to eventually transition entirely out of that anyway, you know? So you want to eventually transition out of capitalism and the whole entire labor exploitation model entirely, eventually, you know? So yeah, man, I just watched a pretty hot chick walk by. I was like, you know what? I used to back in the day, I used to walk up to anybody and just ask them questions about capitalism and then get their email. And then I would send people mass emails by MailChimp. This is like back in 2013. I collected hundreds of emails from my old town where I used to live in Long Island, you know? Now I'm in Brooklyn. But yeah, I should go back to doing that. It's actually, there are many opportunities for that. Anyway, so yeah, what I was saying is the workers controlling the means of production, that's obviously a very good middle step to take. But the end goal is going to be the end goal has to be to transition out of the labor exploitation model and the growth model, which means we don't try to have an economy that tries to grow all the time, you know? We can't try to, material growth is only good to a certain level, not to the levels that we have today, and the material imbalance and misuse of, and the poor allocation, because, you know, capitalism is such a horrible allocation system. Eventually, you want to automate as much work as possible and make it a work-less society as much as possible. You want to free up people's time to engage in cooperation, sharing, and innovation. People should be putting their minds to work. Innovation, design, like art, discovery, you know, invention. Those are the things that people should put their minds to, not pulling a lever over and over again, you know? I mean, I understand the beauty of farming. Like, I do farming. I've done it before. I've had gardens, you know, several times. And I know I enjoy the whole labor of doing that. Of course, it's good to do. But I'm saying on an industrial scale, we should automate things as much as possible because we can. We have the technology to do so. But then the biggest question is going to be transitioning from fossil fuels out of that paradigm. That's going to be the major obstacle, you know? But let me look at the comments. What's up, Godless? What's up, Master Clay? Yeah, the point is you don't want a labor system. You know, at this point in history, given our technology, guys, given our technology right now, at this point in history, the goal should not be to create everything off of a labor system, a labor growth system. Instead of a labor growth system, which is like people have to compete with one another, because you should never put people in a position where they have to compete with each other for jobs, you know? Jobs should be done to the ability of every person, but we obviously hire the most qualified people to do things like managing, I don't know, food growth, industrial, transportation, but you never want to create you don't want to create a competitive system ever, you know? So the whole growth labor model, like working and shit, is like, goddamn, it's fucking hot out here. I should have taken a subway. But you know what? I'm gonna do a stream. Why not? I'm just coming home from a workout at the gym. I worked out super hard because I felt guilty. I haven't done nothing for a couple of days, so I'm still dealing with the loss of my cat is still bothering me a lot. I'm so used to every day being planned around, seeing my cat because I took care of him. He had heart disease, so it's tough. It's tough dealing with it still. But yeah, like I was saying, the production system, these things can be managed by, machines, automation, AI, as much as possible. And then we pursue more like complicated social matters, instead of what we're doing constantly, which is just like, people have to see that the trade system, the labor and the trade system is actually what drives all the wars we see, okay? That's the end manifestation of the labor system, is climate change, is war system, because any system that's competitive allows for hierarchy to exist. And whenever you have hierarchy, you have the conditions for the wealthy and the powerful to use that hierarchy to their advantage, to manipulate the system to their advantage. That's why you can never have it. You have to eventually phase the entire concept of trade out, competitive markets and all that shit. Yeah. All right, hold on. I have to go somewhere where there's more shade. I can't read the comments. Fuck. It's so bright out, guys. You can see, right? Like, it's blazing hot. It's crazy, but it's all right. Gonna burn some extra calories, I need to. My fat ass been doing nothing lately. Wow, very low turnout today for today's stream for some reason. Nah, it's all right. I'm being stupid. Yeah, so we're talking about the opposites of capitalism. So, what can I say? I live in America, so these values are very much still upheld to their utmost, the values of capitalism, of growth, competition, individualism, individualism. Like, first people have to understand what are the concepts, what are the elements of capitalism, People have to understand that first, Most people don't understand that still, so that's the problem. A lot of the so-called progressive left, they think they understand capitalism, but they actually don't. All right. I see a lot of homeless people in Brooklyn on my way to work. Every day I see, certain people, I just talk to them at this point because we're like friends now. I talk to them, I ask them about their life. But there's a lot of homeless people. There is, yeah. Like, COVID made it much worse. COVID made the homeless population increase a lot. I remember that. Hey, what's up, Rodney? What's up? Hey, what's up, guys? Everybody, thanks for joining the stream again. Thank you for joining. We're talking about. Until I get home. I'm walking home from work, from my gym, but we're talking about what are the opposites of capitalism. What are the opposite values and the ethos of capitalism? But first, define what are the values of capitalism, you know? And then we define the opposite of it. But yeah, you know, basically, it's fucking hot out here. Holy crap! How are you wearing a sweater? This guy's wearing a sweater. He's wearing a hoodie. Wait, how are you wearing a hoodie in this weather? Yeah. So anyway, guys. Okay. Monopoly is like the end result for sure. Monopoly is like the end result of capitalism. Exploitation is the method of action, you know. But the tenets of capitalism, I would say, are things like on the big level, you know, are things like growth. Hey, excuse me. Hey, I'm doing a survey for environmental sustainability. Oh, okay. See, I try rather to ask somebody about the tenets of capitalism, but most people are like pretty much NPCs, you know, these days. So tenets of capitalism are like things like growth, you know, competition, right? Without growth and competition and like infinite growth, you have to grow the economy 3-4% every single year. So yeah, growth, competition, trade, right? Trade has to exist. People trade their time. They trade their labor and time for money, right? Corporations trade their products for money. Like, people do things for certain reasons, you know? So that's another driving ethos. Whereas like in a gift economy or like a society which is based on minimalistic affluence, which means like having people live a nice lifestyle of, you know, equality, you don't have, like you don't need a growth system for that to be fueled. The growth system is just mostly to like, has been shown historically, the growth system to enable more inequality over time. And competition, trade, right? So trade is a forced notion. Trade is not some like some nice like democracy loving idea. No, trade is an imposition. It's an imposition on the world where like they tell somebody you have to offer something in exchange for whatever you're getting. Even if you live in a reality where your technology enables an abundance, which is what we have today. If people research and look up things, what we can actually do, like potential-wise for energy and production and stuff, the amount of energy we're wasting every single year, throwing out resources, throwing out food, destroying like wildlife, destroying ecosystems, just to fuel an extremely inefficient system. The system is so inefficient that it enables so much poverty, so much mass poverty. This extremely inefficient system, for it to be driven forward, this is what it needs, you know, this is what it requires. So that is because of trade, you know, that's the trade system. Because you have to, again, it's based on exchange. It's forcing exchange on a population in a reality where we have the technology and the scientific means to provide an abundance, to create an abundance for the entire human species, to wipe out poverty, to wipe out injustice and, you know, all the shit that we see. But we're not doing it, and we're making things even worse every single year by enabling more inequality, right? I don't know if you guys know, but in the last 3 years, the top billionaires in the world doubled their income, while in the same time span, 5 billion people, their incomes went down by 30%. Whatever little they're making went down by 30%. And then the billionaires, their incomes doubled. You know? So anyway, I'm going to a spot to get some sun, to get some cover, because it's fucking hot. I'm going to my favorite deli. In Brooklyn. All right. I'm in this deli now with my buddy. I'm doing a live stream again. What's up?
What's going on? Live stream again?
Yeah, my boy Mohammed.
Oh, God.
There's not that many people this time.
What happened? How many people? How do you even check how many people there are?
It's like 15. Yeah, it's not bad.
Was it thousands? You told me
Yeah,
thousands.
I know. It used to be. I don't know what's happening. Bad time. It happens.
They like you no more.
So guys, I'm not Italian. No, I'm Iranian. But it doesn't matter, you know.
You're gonna lose more views.
What do you mean? Bullshit. No, yeah, right. No, it's gonna get more. It's gonna get more. You're kidding me, terrorists. Shut up. Yeah. What about Yemen? What do you think about Yemen? They don't even know what you are. They don't even know your name. They don't know what the hell. They don't know anything about Yemen. They don't know shit. Iranians know more about American democracy than Americans do of their own system. You know. Iranians, you know. Yeah, I'm in this deli, guys. I'm in this deli in Brooklyn. In Brooklyn, New York. You know, in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 805 grand. Guys, if you want a really good deli, I want to help them out with some business. They give you some free sandwiches, you know? What is it called? What is it called? 805 Grand Street in Brooklyn. Really good place called Freedom Market. They enable freedom, you know? They don't engage in any trade. You just come here, take what you want, and leave. So it's a mutual exchange. Gifts is a gift-giving economy, you know? No, I'm kidding. Don't get nervous. It's okay. It's okay. These are my people. They're a resource-based economy. They don't believe in all that. He got scared. I'm going to send people to steal from his store.
Let me get an egg.
Guys. Well, I got some major project coming up. Tomorrow, something important has to be done. I can't really mention what it is, but it's extremely important. A personal thing I have to do today and tomorrow. So it's stressing me out. I'm losing sleep over it. I have to go home and strategize on this thing that I have to do. I can't tell anybody what it is unless you're working with me on it. But
How have you been?
No, it's not a funeral. No, I have to do something important. Like, it actually requires a lot of critical thinking. It's not easy. I've been all right. I haven't seen you forever, right? I haven't seen you forever.
Man, I haven't been here.
What have you been doing?
So I quit.
You quit?
Quit. I told him. I said.
Can you get coffee?
I told him I want to live in a resource-based economy. I don't want to work for money no more. I just want to have things handed to me.
Yeah. So guys, I'm sorry, I'm zoning out. I've had a long day already. I've worked out so hard at the gym, I had no idea that I was working out that hard, and it hit me. And I'm like, holy shit, I've had no food all day. That's why my whole entire system is crashing. My blood sugar level is probably mad low right now.
Yeah, man.
I lack food. People feel recession right here. Like, even me, my business has not been doing good lately either. It's been, things are not good economically, definitely not around here. No way. America's suffering from a recession, 100%. Yeah, we are having a recession here. And I fear it's going to get worse. And if they get into shit with Iran, it's going to become really bad.
No, that money just boost up the economy.
Only temporarily. It'll bottom out after. It'll be in terrible shape. Because Iran can stop the oil, bro.
Wasn't that World War II? Like,
Iran can hit the oil sites, bro. It's gonna be so devastating. Like, there's no way to stop that.
What happened?
Iran will hit the oil sites, which will completely collapse the world economy. Yeah, right. Oh my God, he hasn't done shit.
Listen, when was Ismail assassinated? 2 or 3 weeks ago? They've been saying we're gonna do something. Shit.
Bro, you're so wrong about that. Like, Iran is literally. Think how I'm talking to my friend here at the deli about Iran. It's like, why has Iran done nothing? People don't understand. Iran is the sole power in the Middle East region, the sole one that is fighting against American imperialism and Western imperialism. The only country in the Middle East that's resisting and trying to build up a coalition of resistance to American imperialism is Iran. Other than that, you'd be in a lot of trouble. So Iran knows it's playing a very precious game. It's playing a very delicate game. Like, Iran has to play a very delicate game. It cannot make any brash decisions because it has no one to fall back on. There's no guarantee that China and Russia will step in to help Iran, if they start being devastated by the American West. There's no guarantee. China and Russia are as selfish countries as America. Probably less selfish, but definitely selfish. And if they see catastrophe, they're willing to sacrifice Iran probably to let this game keep going. So the idea that Iran hasn't retaliated within a few weeks, oh no, because they're scared. No, it's not true. Israel is a little spoiled, entitled brat, useless little sibling of a creature that's using all this energy, wasting so much fucking time with the bullshit, fighting and killing people. Israel is the enemy, and they're the ones who are using America to be their sugar daddy. Anyway, it's a tough situation. You can't just say Iran hasn't done anything, 2 weeks, whatever. Oh, they're scared. No. What's up, bro?
How are you?
All right. Can I get a smoothie?
Smoothie,
Thank you. I'm at the deli, guys. Just letting you know.
Everything.
I'm getting the anti-capitalist smoothie. I told them to put it up on the menu, the anti-capitalist smoothie. It has a lot of, whole food, basically. Anti-artificial materials.
You want the regular smoothie?
Regular smoothie, yeah.
How much?
Let me get a chance.
Yeah. You don't want the yogurt? Yogurt. Just to Yama. You want the yogurt?
Yeah, yogurt? Yeah, I do. Hook it up. I mean, capitalist cycle. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, money is the lifeblood of the economy. It's printed out with debt attached to that money. Money is printed out of debt with interest attached to it for a growth economy, to stimulate growth, to stimulate job creation. And then debts have to be paid off, and there's always going to be more debt in circulation than the amount of money in existence. So they have to keep printing out more money to cover the more outstanding debt, and that's how the economy grows. But the debt grows simultaneously to the economy. So while the economy is growing, the debt is also growing at a more exponential rate. And it hits a point where you cannot deal with the outstanding debt anymore, and then there has to be debt collapse. There has to be forgiven or whatever. So the economy then contracts rapidly. And through that rapid contraction, the wealthy get more wealth, they get more land, and the poor suffer and lose more wealth over time, net wealth. That's the entire cycle of capitalism. And then after cycle 100th, whatever number it is, you can see that every year the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. So there's a whole myth that poor people are becoming out of poverty because of capitalism. Oh yeah, all that bullshit. It's not true. Recent times have been worse. Recent times have been horrible. Recent times has been much worse. Well, 2029. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be worse if they. What's up, bro? Huh? Yogurt? You want yogurt? I want it. Yes, sir. Blueberry yogurt. Put half of it. Thank you. Oh man, guys, keep working out, keep staying in shape. It's so important. You can never stop working out, guys. I'm glad I exercise and have the energy to just, I have the physical capacity to do shit, at my age. I'm 40 years old, not spring chicken anymore. But I feel young for sure when I do things, sports. I can beat most 20-year-olds, at the things I do. But yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, I haven't worked on too many videos lately because I've been emotionally become a weak person because of my cat losing, but I'll get my strength back. But I want to make so many videos, but I just can't do all of it at once, I wish I could do 200 20,000 videos, whatever. You know, I can do so many, talking about capitalism to people, but especially in the street, I can talk to people too. We have to advocate in any way we can. My goal is to grow my channel bigger, and then I want to see you guys debate these big channel people on capitalism and like absolutely obliterate them. Like, that's what my wish is, to absolutely obliterate all these big channels who think they know so much about economics and society and being civil and all that bullshit. Like, it's so different. What the solution that's required to make the world better is so much outside the realm of most of these mainstream channels that they have no clue. You know, it's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be a very, very difficult transition to a better world, guys. I've got some inside knowledge. I'm posting a video, actually. I did an interview a couple days, last week. I'm going to edit that interview and post it next week. It's very important. I want you guys to tune in with world-renowned geologist Simon Michal. We talk about the mineral reserves and things of that nature. Like, can we make a transition to renewable? Answer is no. Short answer is no. Long answer is it's a mixed solution. Anyway, fucking ranting. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired today because I slept bad, and then I worked out at the gym. I had no food in my system. I'm just getting some coffee right now. The first thing I'm getting all day, other than water. So I need to eat this food, and then I'm working on a project at home on my computer for the whole today and tomorrow. And then I have to take care of this project. Very important stuff. It's very stressful. But I can't tell anybody what it is. A lot of the mind, Hold on, guys. 1 second.
One second. Okay. Basta. Yeah, I'll let my dad go early. So let's go. I'll cover until.
Oh yeah, I'll talk to you about entitlement. Give me 1 moment. I'll be right there. Let's talk about entitlement, Mr. Meritocracy King, right? Okay, nice. Now we're about to get started. Some Republican bounce on the channel. Make a statement about entitlement.
Hey, why you being so entitled, man?
Yeah, I know, right? Just asking for children not to starve to death. That's so entitled. So entitled.
So entitled.
Give me 1 second. Yeah, you can have the rest of it. I ain't touch it. Yeah, because I don't know. I have to be on this thing right now. Yeah, so I have to carry this goddamn smoothie. So I'll talk to you about entitlement. What part? Oh, see, the problem is, you people who make attacks like that. Oh, you're entitled. People like you are too sloth and entitled. Blah blah blah. Your problem is you're so myopic and so narrow and short-sighted in your hard working. You're so hardworking. You're so good of a person. I know. I'm a sloth and I'm nothing. But let's just ignore the proposition, the entire proposition of what I'm saying, in that in the industrial age where we have the technology and the resources and the energy easily to conduct research and promote projects where we actually overcome scarcity and poverty in neighborhoods and remove conflict and take care of our resources, to have an actual plan for society that actually removes problems and reduces poverty and enables people to actually love their life and want to pursue their passion, that's an entitlement, That's an entitlement. It's a sloth. Like, hear yourself. Hear yourself. So asking for children not to starve to death is entitlement, apparently. And by the way, to throw an insult like call me entitled or privileged or whatever, a sloth, you don't know shit about my life. I can have 10 times more energy than you to do whatever it is that you fucking do in your life. So don't do personal attacks. First of all, the whole personal attack is so sleazy and pathetic because it shows that you have no argument. Actually, you have no argument. You don't have anything to say of your own. You don't have actual you don't have a proper defense of capitalism than attacking someone's personal character. Let's say I'm the laziest fucking shit person ever, but if I actually make a presentation on a cogent, well thought out transition plan to a more sustainable world and a sustainable economy, That apparently, oh, okay, because I'm lazy. Oh, because I'm lazy, my entire proposition should be voided because, oh, I'm lazy. I'm a lazy person. Look at the argument. It's retarded. It's retarded. And that's all they've been saying, these fucking Republican people. And if you're a Democrat saying that, even shame on you. It's even worse. I mean, they're both pieces of shit. Democrat and Republican are both pieces of shit. But when I'm talking about the actual, like, the foundational psychology that is so distorted and sick in this economy that creates these kind of people. They're literally like robots that could pop out of a vagina, and it's like a little robot is born in a factory that's pre-installed, like, statements that you make, you know? They have all their pre-installed statements. Oh yeah, you're too entitled. Human nature is to be greedy. Growth and the markets lead to innovation. You know, like, this is the best system. People are getting out of poverty because their, income's rising by $2 a year now, $2 an hour, whatever. Like, there's no arguments, you know? But anyway, I hear the same shit all the time. It gets tiring after a while. Well, as Jacques Fresco said something funny. It was like, you go to a therapist, the best therapist will give you like $100,000, and there a lot of your problems were solved right there, you know? Like, that's the therapist is like, okay, based on your situation, okay, based on the story you told me, here's this much money, here's that much money. Like, give you resources to solve your problem. And also a real therapist would have to actually study very much in depth, and your background, your history. It's hard to be a therapist though, because we're dealing with people who have been products of their trauma and their history for so long that it's hard to catch up on everything and all the feelings and all the developments that's happened. You have to change the environment of the person if you want them to improve, you know? You have to change the environment of the person. But hey guys, I have to log off my stream because I forgot, when I come to my apartment, the whole thing ends. So I'm logging off my stream now, guys. Thank you for joining. We will talk again in the future, okay? Yeah, sorry about this. It was a very unorganized and unplanned stream. But I have good, big topics coming up soon, hopefully. And yeah, videos and more streams and interviews, hopefully, in the future. All right, guys. Peace out. Much love. Thank you. Peace. Talk to you soon.